SaaS CROs are at their best when they're running the right experiments. The problem is that most experiment activity clusters around acquisition touchpoints, while the retention side of the business goes untouched. All that effort, and the downstream numbers don't move. The experiments causing the most damage are also the ones consuming the most time. Homepage headline testing is the most overrepresented experiment type in SaaS. A variant that bumps signups by 3 to 4% looks like a win until you check retention 3 months later, and nothing has changed. If headline testing isn't connected to a hypothesis about who you're attracting and whether they're a good fit for the product, it isn't a serious experiment. Pricing page button copy is another time sink. Start your free trial versus get started free generates activity without generating insight. As a category, it attracts attention far out of proportion to what it teaches you. Feature announcement emails have the same problem. Open rates and click rates tell you almost nothing about whether anyone used the feature or found it valuable. They are not retention experiments, regardless of how they get framed internally. A SaaS CRO focused on lifetime value should be running experiments in 3 areas. Onboarding sequences segmented by use case. If every new user goes through the same onboarding flow regardless of job title, company size, or reason for signing up, that's a significant experiment waiting to happen. Teams that segment onboarding by use case see earlier time to value and meaningfully lower early churn. Different users need to reach different first outcomes, and testing whether a tailored path gets them there faster is high-leverage SaaS CRO work. Proactive check-ins for at-risk accounts. Take a cohort showing low engagement signals and test whether a targeted check-in from a human or a well-timed automated nudge changes the trajectory. Measure it against a control group. The question a SaaS CRO should be asking is which interventions change lifetime value, not which ones change open rates. Pricing plan communication. Not button copy, but the substance of what you're communicating about value at each plan tier. Testing different framings of what an upgrade delivers is an experiment with a direct line to revenue. The cancellation flow is the most under-leveraged experiment surface in SaaS. Most teams either don't have one or have a static one that hasn't been touched in over a year. When a customer moves to cancel, they're often willing to tell you exactly what went wrong if you give them a structured way to do it. Testing different cancellation flows, the order of questions, the offers presented, the reasons provided as options is genuine SaaS CRO work with a direct line to revenue. A well-structured cancellation flow experiment starts with the reasons you offer. Are you giving customers language that accurately reflects why they might leave, or forcing them into approximate categories? The quality of reason data you collect depends entirely on this. Then you test the offers. A customer leaving because of price gets a different offer than one who says the product is missing a feature. Testing whether a pause option retains more of a specific segment than a discount is exactly the kind of downstream experiment a SaaS CRO should prioritize. Customers who decline your offers and leave anyway are giving you some of the richest product feedback you'll collect anywhere. Raft is built for this. When a customer tries to cancel, Raft presents a targeted offer based on their plan and stated reason for leaving, while capturing structured feedback that feeds directly into product and pricing decisions. Setup takes 30 minutes and requires no development work. Most SaaS teams don't realize this data was available to them the whole time. Conversion rate optimization done well is about understanding what makes customers stay and why they leave. Moving sign-up rates up by a fraction of a percentage point is not a good use of a SaaS CRO's time. Experiments connected to lifetime value are. They show which customers are most likely to churn, why they're leaving, and where the product is falling short of the promise made at sign-up. If you don't have a cancellation flow, that's the first experiment to run. Everything else can wait. Get started for free. No development work required, and data starts collecting immediately.